So guys, thank you for tuning in. We are now ready for our second part, which is the portfolio review. Mr. Sai is still with me from Iwis Photography. Please visit my website, chriscalumbiran.com, and our Instagram, instagram.com/chriscalumbiran. Awesome. Right, so let's go to our images here. For now, this is Mr. Sai. Hello, Mr. Sai. So, Sai Iwis Photography. His Instagram is at iwis.photography. Awesome. Right. So, here is our... I mean, you are... what you call this? You're focused on nature photography.
Yes.
And you love shooting macro. You have a macro lens for this, and
No, this was just a basic 1855 lens.
1850
But it's like when
as
it
a kit lens.
It's a kit lens, yes. Because this was the very initial photos that I had taken, and when I saw an ant carrying or trying to drag almost 3 to 4 times the size of itself.
Fascinating.
It was inspiring and fascinating, and I wanted to capture this. And this was one of the initial photos. So this is kind of a stepping stone for me to get into the actual photography.
You know what I really like about this? I like the story.
Yes.
I like the story of a struggling ant carrying the food for the herd and for the swarm. And also, if you didn't notice the background, I love the background because it's almost framing him from both the sides where is dark sides.
Yes.
I mean, on Photoshop this part I would go like on this side I would go more darker,
Okay.
and then I will try to leave the bouquet because it's really sweet, the bouquet. And if you have most likely 100 macro on this, could have been but then again we work what we have, and I admire you for doing this, which is a very good shot, I would say.
Actually, when I took this photograph, to be very honest, I didn't even have a clue of what is depth of field. But after I took this, I understood how it works and how it can give an impact on the photograph.
Exactly. And then the horizon, I think it's divided properly,
Yes.
and you put it on the center.
Yes.
Awesome. This is interesting, I mean, how do you call this photography? It's the night photography with the Milky Way astrophotography. Astrophotography. And where is this?
This is actually Ras Al Khaimah. So
Ras Al
once I
Khaimah.
moved out of India and I moved to Dubai, so it's like I didn't have much luck with the nature, so I had to explore different dimensions.
Very
And
good.
thanks to a Facebook group called Campix,
Campix.
CAMPIX, which is the most active photography group that I've ever come across.
Very good.
And thanks to the admin. So it's like this was an opportunity where we went to Shakwa in Ras Al Khaimah, where we took this photograph.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What can I say? It's a beautiful shot, man. Interesting. And then this guy is doing the light painting, yeah?
Yes.
Very good. And this is, you hired this guy to do this?
No, this was one of the admins.
One of the admins.
They're so dedicated that they become the props of the photography. Guys, you should check out the Campix group in Facebook.
I should say so.
Yeah.
Mr. Louis, say hi to the camera, sir.
Hello guys, happy weekend.
Happy
I'm serving
weekend.
a great cup of coffee, which is a lot there.
Yes. So Emirati Coffee at Dar Al Wasl and Al Wasl Road. Please visit and also say hello to Mr. Louis once you come. Cheers, man.
Come
Thank you.
here, inviting everyone.
Very good. So what we have? Wow, amazing. So which lens is this?
This was 55-300.
55-300. Wow.
Yes. So this was in Kerala. So
Nice.
guys, if you want to travel to Kerala,
It's the God's country,
Yes.
man. It's the God. I am dreaming and still wishing, because I have a lot of from Kerala, friends from Kerala. Also, even my first job is I work with a lot of Keralites. So I missed the Onam this year. So, but anyway, if you have a chance, Mr. Sai is here. inquire with him in his Instagram page, so he can give you some tips and advice how to go to Kerala and which area to go. Awesome, man. Very good. Very good. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, in photography, if you add elements like water and air and fire, you can really have an additional photograph, an additional element on the photograph. I admire this because it's very natural, man.
Yes.
And the depth is there. It's not just a single not just a single subject, but you have given depth and story on that morning dew time. I really love this image.
Yeah.
And how did you get to shot this one?
So this again is like one of the ventures of Campex group from Facebook. So they had the portrait session, which helped me to capture this beautiful lady
Nice.
in a the way it works is it's for any type of photography, for example, it's astro or if it's portrait. It depends on the type of session, because it's portrait. You have to
Nice.
hire a studio and the model as well.
Yes.
So it's like we have a group
You need
of,
to chip in.
We need to
Uh-huh.
chip in. Everybody chips in.
Very good.
And then our admin helps us to organize
Very
this,
good.
and then we get the opportunity
Lovely,
to take
lovely, lovely. I mean, shout out to Campex.
Yes.
You're giving, you're training future photographers and photographers. What do you call this? To
Apart
explore
platform,
their talent more. What I love from this is if you could have done. I love the lighting. I mean, I'm a purist also, and what Photoshop can do is just to like improve, but not to overall cover. Like just the impurities. I love this. Just this bit here and this bit here. But all in all, the way it is, if this wasn't Photoshop,
Yeah.
I admire it because it was really light. It was feathered light.
True.
It was a big bank, and you have basically pointed not directly to the subject, but just right, just to touch and kiss the subject's skin, which is I really admire. Very
Yeah.
good.
Chris, thanks for highlighting that. This is one thing in photography that you capturing the subject is half work done.
Yeah.
So post-processing is one of the major
Yes.
things in photography, which I personally use Lightroom, but
Yes.
thanks to Chris, that I'm trying to explore the
Yes.
Photoshop part of the.
It's kind of like in learning Photoshop, the advice I could give is have a project. Have a project to work on, because
Okay.
if you start with Photoshop without anything in mind,
Yeah.
starting on it,
Yes,
it's
yes.
quite
True.
gonna be difficult. So this is one project that it's nice to clean.
Yes.
So start from there. And wow,
Yeah.
this is what I'm talking to you guys about. If you want to go face to face to a jaguar in the wild, not just in Dubai Zoo, not just in the zoo. This is the real deal.
Yes.
Instead of shooting them, maybe shoot them with your camera instead.
That's the best way to shoot.
Amazing. I admire this. Could have been like maybe in a rule of thirds, but
Yes.
I don't mind. Again, in cleaning, I would remove this leaf,
Yes.
this branch, this dark bark, these two, and this one, because overall it's a really nice image. But again, I want my focus to be on the jaguar, not on the bits and pieces of wood there. I mean, if you're going to submit this on what they call this, on an exhibition or a photography competition, you could have just touch those and then try to like maybe I noticed this also, this the what you call this, that
Right.
the dried part of the leaf, you can make it greener, so it's more isolated.
Yes. True.
What I'm trying to say is you try to monochrome the background and have the jaguar pop into the
Yes.
background. Right. Awesome. Wow. That was an amazing journey. Thank you, Sai. Thank you. I
Thanks,
really
Chris.
appreciate your time. I really appreciate you being here. And thank you for. This is our camera. I really appreciate you being here. And thank you for sharing your work and your passion in photography. And yeah, more power to you, man.
Thanks. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Chris for the budding photographers or for the amateur photographers like me. Any small recognition or any small motivation, goes a long way. And Chris is doing a great job here.
Thank you.
Giving us the
Thank you.
opportunity to, display our photographs and have a portfolio review, which kind of gives me an inner boost to do a lot more. Thanks a lot, guys.
That's why we're here. So, guys, cheers. Please visit Dar Russell Mall here in Al Wasl Road.
Yep.
And Emirati Coffee, thank you for sponsoring our show today. And God bless and see you soon. Good night.
See you guys. Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Amazing, man. Just on time. I was like 9%.